We've saved the best for last, citing your sources using APA. I bet you just can't contain yourself. I know I can't. I'm going to show you the changes to the latest edition and show you the tools available through the EBSCO platform and on the library's website. We're going to look at the citation tools that we have available for you. On the research guide, you'll see a tab for citation information. I'm going to go right to the APA page of it. And this is where we have examples that are based on the latest edition, the 6th edition of the APA manual. There are a couple of changes from the last edition that are worth noting. First of all, the number of authors, when you have more than 7, they've changed the way it happens. You now list the first 6 authors, put in 3 dots or ellipses, and then list the final author. This is shown in the first example on this page. The big change is the focus on the DOI, or Digital Object Identifier. The first example shows you how to cite an article with a DOI. You'll notice that the citation is just like a regular journal article and then has the DOI tagged on the end of the citation. If there is no DOI, then it gets a little bit more complicated. You need to find the URL or web address for the journal that the article comes from and include that in your citation. I'll show you how that works. Let's see what this looks like in real life. We'll go into Academic Search Premier and look at a couple of results. First, let's look at an article that has the DOI. If I click on the title of the article, I'll get the full record, and the full record includes the options for the citation tools. Next to where you can print, email, or save the article, you'll see an icon that says Cite this article. When I click on this link, a window will pull up showing the different ways you can cite this article using different styles. But wait, APA is already out of date. While the DOI is included in this example, you no longer have to include the retrieval date. So where it says retrieved September 24th, 2009, we'd take that out. We'd also take the October out of the date. That's not necessary either. This just goes to show that while this can be very useful, it's not going to be perfect, and you'll still need to adjust this. Just copy and paste the citation into your paper, make whatever changes you need to do, and then you're good to go. Another way to get the citation for this article is to use the email option. If you click on the email link, you put in your address, and go over here to Citation Format, and select APA. Now when you email this to yourself, the APA citation format will be included. Just remember that you'll have to change it because those mistakes will still be there. Now let's go back and look at an article that doesn't have the DOI. When I click on the citation option for this article, you'll see that the DOI is not listed. Again, some of this information can be used, but we will still have to edit this citation to make it fit the new version. So what I'm going to do is go out to Google and search for the journal, in this case the Journal of Social Psychology. Type in the journal name, and here is the home page for the journal. Once I get here, I want to look at this address right at the very top. This is what I'll need to use for the citation to get it up to the current edition of APA. Let's take another look at that example that we had on our citation guide. Looking down here at the second example, you'll see where it says retrieved from and then lists a long web address. That's where we're going to put in the address that we just found. And then you will have your article properly cited in the current format. Now that we're back on the research guide, I just want to remind you that under the Citation Information tab, we do have a tutorial that shows you how to use the library database citation tools, both on the EBSCO platform and in some of the other research resources that we have. Remember, while all of these citation tools are useful, none of them are perfect. So if you have any questions about citing a source, just contact us. Well, I guess that brings us to the end. We've looked at library services through our website. We've looked at our research resources. We've talked about searching the EBSCOhost platform, and we've even spent some time with our good old friend APA. If you remember just one thing from these videos, it's that the library is here to help you. So whether you call us, email us, chat with us, or even come into the library, we still exist. We'd love to help you. Thanks, and hope to hear from you soon.